All right, we're at the final step of the call framework, rewrap and close, right?
So, rewrapping close is after we got that first objection, I had that rebuttal. So, let's just go back to the example I gave from today. I gave the lady a price. She told me that cost was her number one priority. She wanted to call around. My objection to that, or my rebuttal to that objection, is I really just harped on like the value of our guys and everything. So after I had said all that, she had a positive reaction. I don't recall exactly what she said, but I know there was a positive reaction to that. And then I just went right back into asking for the sale. I said, hey, we got a really great value. We got guys that have been with us for a long time. Cost isn't everything. We're going to come in. We're going to move your stuff safely. We're not going to damage anything. You're going to love our movers. Trust me. And she went like, okay, yeah, I get it. Something like that made me realize that okay, she's listening to what I'm saying. So at that point, I just went right back into asking the sale. And I said, hey, it's just a $50 deposit. Let's just get you booked. This is one less thing off your plate. You can quit stressing about the move. Let's just get this done. You're looking to move next week. Let's just get it over with.
That's awesome. And just practically on Smart Moving at least, which is our primary CRM, at that point you're sending them the estimate. You're sharing with them where to sign. There's a couple things to click, right?
Yeah. So when you send a copy of the estimate to the customer, there's going to be a big blue button in the top right that says Sign Estimate. So when you send that to them, depending on the customer, maybe you can trust them to do all that with you while you have them on the phone. Or what I run into a lot of times with elderly people is I know that there may be some technical hurdle with them signing, and we can always manually take the deposit, and that's kind of the more important thing, at least to get them scheduled right away. So sometimes I will just ask for the deposit, take it manually, and that way I know I have it, they're booked, and then I'll send them a copy of the estimate and try to walk them through how to sign it. Every once in a while, you're going to have a hurdle where you can't get somebody to figure out how to sign. Usually there's ways around that. You can coordinate with the company you're servicing to maybe, go drop a physical copy off beforehand or something to get a signature that way. But yeah, just going back to what I said, if I'm talking to Ben, I know he's young, he's going to be able to handle technology, and I'm going to say, hey, Ben, click sign in the top right. You're going to follow this DocuSign process. It's going to prompt you for the deposit. Once those two things come back, I'm going to send you the confirmation, and we just kind of do it all together. But on the flip side of that, like I said, if I have some sort of idea that they may not be able to figure this process out, I don't want to lose them. I don't want to get them frustrated and lose them. So I'm just going to collect the deposit right then and there, and then we'll worry about getting the signature.
I love that. Well, we're going to do one more video with final thoughts all about the framework. But thanks so much, Tyler, for walking us through it step by step.
Absolutely.